I'm going to show you the history website. This website basically has everything from American history to early Western Civ to Spanish history to basically any history you could ever wonder about. I'm going to show you a few general characteristics of this site that I think are useful. Up here at the top, you just have a few icons that you can click on, and I'm going to click on topics. When you first get to the web page, it'll show you a few topics trending. But if you keep on scrolling down, it'll give you a few like bigger topics you can select from with similar subtopics under it. And if you keep on scrolling down, then it'll have basically everything the site has. So you can right now, American Civil War. That's kind of like their featured topic, I guess. But all of these topics right here, you can click on and learn about. And if you keep on scrolling down, then it'll have lists of topics for every history you can imagine. So they have ancient history, the Cold War, British history, holidays, Native American history, basically anything that you could want to know, they have on this site. You can click on those topics and learn about them and learn about the subtopics that are under them. So when you click on a topic, it'll bring you to a web page that will have a video, and the video is just like a 5 or 6 minute video that just gives you a brief introduction about the topic and brief high points of that event. And if you keep on scrolling down, then it'll give you about the same brief introduction, but it just won't be in a visual format. And throughout the article, they're going to have similar subtopics lined up down here that you can click on, and those are just videos. And like I said, they're really brief, so like 2 minutes, 3 minutes, really quick videos, but they give you the high points of the event or the information that you need to know. When you keep on scrolling through the webpage of the topic, it's going to list you pretty much every step of how they got to that event, certain high points during it, and a little brief outro after the event took place. But it's really nice. Alright, just to get back to the main history screen, you just click on this little history icon up here, and it'll take you back to the main webpage of the history website. Another cool feature of this site is called This Day in History. And whenever you click on that, it's going to take you to a web page that has everything listed that happened on that specific day in history. It will show you a brief video about the lead story that they have featured on the web page. But if you look to the right, it'll basically have every topic of history you could want to learn about. So they have like the Cold War, stuff relating to crime that happened, music, and anything that happened in the wars that happened in history. You can click on those, and it'll give you a brief introduction about it. It probably won't give you a video about the topic, but it'll still give you a nice article to read about it, and you can also print the article if you want. You can share the article on certain social media, and you can also cite the article. And whenever you access this day in history, you just don't have to stay on that day. Whenever you scroll down, this little bar is going to pop up, and you can, on the right side, you can choose the next day, and on the left side, you can choose the previous day. So you don't just have to stick on that day that you access the website. And it'll tell you basically everything, all the same topics that happened on that day in history. Pretty interesting to look at. I look at it every other week. I pick a day. And sometimes they do have videos, but it really depends on what you click on. But yeah, that's the history site.